Greetings everyone. Before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Tracey Reyes.
I am Kelvin Alimorom.
I am Jovan Aguila.
I am Rusell, Vincent, and Sison. I am Cedric, Matilla.
I am Ramirez.
And we are here to present our elective series project entitled
Design a motion-activated camera with email notifications using Raspberry Pi system and Motion EyeOs.
So for our table of contents, first is the title page, abstract, declaration of page, letter of transmittal, acknowledgement, table of contents, and background of the study, objectives, application, scope and limitation, mainframe, definition of terms, schematic diagram, construction and development, codes, reference, and lastly, our plagiarism results.
So for our premise of the study, based on the definition of our background of the study, motion detection refers to the process of identifying and analyzing movements within a given environment, and it involves using various technologies and techniques to detect changes in the position of presence of objects or individuals. And also, it relies on sensors or cameras to capture visual or thermal data. These sensors continuously monitor the surrounding and detect any alteration in the captured image or patterns. So, sinasabi lang dito sa aming premise of the studies, we have used a sensor where it detects a motion, and our background of the study focuses on motion detection. And in February 2023, the crime index in the Philippines was 4,944, indicating a high incidence of criminal activities, particularly burglaries. General Rodolfo Azuria Jr., the head of police, emphasized that a considerable portion of these crimes were related to break-ins. Thieves tend to target houses when families are on vacation, exploiting the absence of occupants. Traditional CCTV system only record events without offering immediate notifications, prompting or suggestion of using motion-activated cameras for enhanced security. So, our background of the studies, nasabi dito na mataas yung crime rate based sa mga bahay na walang CCTV, lalo na pag wala yung family at nasa vacation. So, we are suggesting to use this camera motion device para makapture at makapagbigay siya ng email notification at pwede niyang masitala dito sa kung sino man yung malapit din sa bahay as per suggestion.
So, the motion detection camera utilizing Raspberry Pi and Motion EyeOs is an innovative advancement in smart security systems, catering to the demand for effective and accessible monitoring solutions. So, various research studies have highlighted the significance of such systems in deterring crime and improving response time. According to Johnson et al., in a study conducted in 2018, it demonstrates that visible surveillance cameras can discourage potential offenders, thereby reducing the occurrence of criminal activities in residential areas. Moreover, Smith et al. In a study in 2020 emphasized that the role of motion-activated cameras in enhancing security systems, especially in cases where traditional CCTV systems fail to provide real-time alerts. The research concluded that motion-activated cameras substantially enhance response rates and evidence collection, empowering law enforcement agencies to promptly address and apprehend offenders. So, ang pinaka-sinasabi dito is utilize sa project na ito yung Raspberry Pi and Motion EyeOs para sa improved system ng CCTV, wherein yung traditional CCTV is nare-record or nakikita niya lang yung mga kung ano man nangyari dun sa sakop ng CCTV. When dito, nagsisend na ng real-time alert, email notification para ma-prompt agad sa user na may nakapasok sa bahay nila or may gumalaw.
Furthermore, the motion detection camera utilizing Raspberry Pi and Motion EyeOs is an intelligent security system designed for monitoring residential or commercial premises. This system incorporates a Raspberry Pi board connected to a camera module and utilizes the Motion EyeOs software. The Raspberry Pi board ran on for its affordability and compactness, is an ideal component for this project. Its computational capabilities are sufficient to run the Motion iOS software, and it can accommodate the camera module seamlessly. The functionality of this security system is based on motion detection within the camera's monitoring area. Upon detecting any motion, the system promptly sends a notification to the user's designated email address. This notification includes a captured image, enabling the user to ascertain the cause of the motion even if they are not physically present at the monitored location, be it their home or workplace. So ang nasabi ko dito is gumamit kami ng Raspberry Pi sa as our microcontroller and Motion iOS as our software para ma-detect niya yung motion na makikita ng aming camera na siya namang magsasend dun sa email na isa-set natin dun sa ating code. The motion detection camera utilizing Raspberry Pi and Motion iOS is a potent and adaptable security system. Its straightforward setup process and user-friendly interface make it accessible to a wide range of users. This system can effectively monitor various areas, proving to be an invaluable asset in safeguarding homes and business alike. So, ang isa sa main objectives namin dito is to improve the security system natin sa ating mga bahay or sa mga public and private sites.
So, for our objectives, the objective of this study is to design a motion detection camera system using Raspberry Pi and Motion iOS a smart security solution. This study aims to assess the functionality and the performance of the system in accurately detecting and capturing motion events. Additionally, it seeks to determine the accuracy of real-time alerts generated by the system. The study also aims to investigate the impact of the motion detection camera system on the response times and evidence collection by the law enforcement agency. Furthermore, it aims to examine the practicality and accessibility of implementing the system for residential and small-scale security application. This study will also identify any limitations or challenges associated with the system and propose potential improvements or recommendations for future development. By achieving these objectives, the study aims to contribute to the understanding of the effectiveness and potential benefits of motion detection camera system utilizing Raspberry Pi and Motion iOS as a valuable tool for enhancing a smart security system. So, in-aim ng study natin na makapag-detect ng isang motion and maging accurate ito sa pag-send ng notification in real-time events para mas manotif yung ating mga user kung talagang meron ba nangyari kung wala man lang sila sa bahay for security purposes. With the use of Raspberry Pi, gaya ng nabanggit kanina, and also a software which is Motion iOS.
So, para naman sa scope and limitation natin, sa scope, motion activated camera. The project aims to design a motion activated camera using Raspberry Pi setup and Motion iOS. The system will detect motion within its monitoring area. Email notifications. The system will also be designed to send email notifications to users upon motion detection. These notifications will include relevant details such as captured images or videos to provide users with real-time information about the detected motion. And lastly, Raspberry Pi system. The project will focus on enhancing the capabilities of the Raspberry Pi board, utilizing the computational power and versatility to create a reliable and efficient motion activated camera system. This may involve optimizing hardware configuration, software implementation, or utilizing additional components for improved performance. So basically, yung laman ng scope is nag-focus sa motion activated camera, and since ito nga, improved version siya ng CCTV na may kasamang email, isend siya ng email sa users. And lastly, gumagamit siya ng Raspberry Pi system.
So for our limitations, so first, range of motion detection. So the effectiveness of the motion detection system may be limited by factors such as the range and field of view of the camera module. Depending on the hardware used, the system's ability to accurately detect motion may be constrained within a specific area.
Second, environmental factors. Environmental elements can exert an influence on the sensitivity of motion detection, including factors like illumination, shadows, and atmospheric conditions. Unfavorable circumstances have the potential to cause inaccurate signals or overlook detection, thereby diminishing the system's ability to promptly respond. The third, network connectivity. The project assumes that the availability of a stable connection for sending email notifications. Any issues with network connectivity may affect the timely delivery of notifications or result in a loss of communication between the system and users. Fourth is the hardware limitations. While the Raspberry Pi board is capable and versatile, it may have certain limitations in terms of processing power, storage capacity, or camera resolution. These limitations may impact the overall performance or restrict the system's ability to handle high resolution, video capture, or extensive data storage. And lastly, user-specific customization. The project may not extensively cover the customization of the system based on individual user preferences or specific security requirements. Customization options may be limited to the available features and settings within the Motion iOS software and the capabilities of the Raspberry Pi board.
So for our mainframe or conceptual framework, so we have three elements. First is the input. So this is the first element that needs to be known. So next is the methodology or yung process, and last is the output or yung outcome or product natin. So our inputs is Raspberry Pi or ayun yung ginamit nating microcontroller. And next naman is camera module, and ayun yung magsisilbi nating eyes, and Motion iOS for our software. So next naman, gagamitin natin itong mga to process, or ito na yung gagamitin natin methodology. First is yung motion detection with the use of the three inputs. And next is the media capture. Ayun naman yung isasend natin para sa email, which is mamaya malalaman natin sa output. And lastly is the image or video processing. So for our output or product, una natin dyan is yung email notification, which is isasend natin siya kung kaninong email siya isasend or ibabalog ng ating system. Next naman is yung captured image kalaman ng ating email notification. And lastly is yung recorded videos na kasama din doon sa email.
So next na naman natin ay yung definition of terms. So Raspberry Pi, it provides the necessary computational power and interfaces to facilitate the implementation of the motion detection camera. So Raspberry Pi may ginamit natin microcontroller para makadetect ng motion. So next naman is yung Motion iOS. It is an open source application that simplifies the setup and configuration of a motion detection camera that offers features such as image and video capture and email notification. So yun naman yung naka-integrate sa Raspberry Pi natin, yung Motion iOS app, na simplify niya yung setup tsaka configuration, and siya rin yung image and video capture na sinasend naman natin sa sinet nating email ng user.
So, for our schematic diagram, dito natin makikita yung mga components ng ating circuit tulad naman ng Raspberry Pi, EyeOs, transistor, capacitors, and many more. So, makikita rin natin dito yung tamang connection kung paano natin siya aayusin sa isang circuit.
So for our construction and developments, so we need to gather our materials first, like Raspberry Pi, and prepare to download the image file of Motion iOS, and we will need some editor software like Balena Editor. So next, for our hardware and software setup, we need to prepare and upload this watchdog software to the to embed this to SD card of Raspberry Pi, and then we need to power up this Raspberry Pi like nung nabanggit kanina yung ating mga schematic diagram. And then after natin ma-embed yung ating software dun sa ating Raspberry Pi, so kailangan natin configure to para malaman natin kung saan timeline, sa location, and kung saan email nga isasend yung ating mga pictures. And for the another construction development, So, after natin gagawa tayo ng isang email or kung meron tayong email na, gagamitin natin yung email na to para doon niya isa-send yung notifications kung meron siyang nakita and isa-send niya rin doon yung ating mga captured images kung ano yung na-motion detect niya. And then, test and deploy. So, para makita natin kung talagang gumagana nga ba ito, is itatest natin to sa walang movement and then up to with movement. Kung talagang na-access niyo yung motion detection niya. And then for references,
Ayun, yung references namin, Johnson, L, and Al in 18, yung study nila about the impact of residential surveillance camera on crime. And yung other study by Smith, A, and Al, 2020, entitled Enhancing Home Security, the Role of Motion Activated Camera. So for our plagiarism result, we achieved a 5% plagiarism result.
so for our demonstration of our product or our project, so currently, nakikita ng ating camera na yung aming nasa harapan, which is yung ating mga tools and equipments sa likod. And then, current time is 2023-77, which is 9:01, which is the time today. And then, to test its motion detection, naglagay tayo ng isang subject. So, sa subject natin, makikita natin yung frame ng ating GUI or yung ating camera frame is nagre-red, which is nag-i-indicate na nakakasense siya ng motion. And then this motion can be recorded and saved sa ating system. So, let's see. So, ayan. Meron tayo ngayong So, sige, sa capture images muna tayo. So, sa mga capture images natin, and so, bago pa lang magkaroon. And then, ayan yung blocks ng pag-alis ng ating subject. So for our recorded videos, so we limit our system up to 4-second time frame lang para ma-merit natin yung kakulangan sa storage ng ating Raspberry Pi, which is gumamit lang kami ng 8 gigs of storage lang. So, makikita natin dito yung motion na na-detect niya nung dumaan yung ating subject kanina. So, for our email notifications, so na-bombard na tayo ng maraming motion kanina, like this. So, nag-send siya natin ng motion detected by electives. So, yung electives kasi is yung pangalan ng camera natin. So, ayan. Nakikita natin, nag-send siya ng pictures and notifications na real-time siya. So, mas na-notify tayo ng mas maaga kung meron man na-detect yung motion. So, and that's for our demonstration of our project.
So thank you for watching so far, and we are the group 4, and that is our elective 6 project. Thank you.